Well, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all are healthy and well today on this beautiful day. Welcome, all my new supporters, welcome. Today, I bring to you a highly requested video. Thank you so much for all the recommendations. I hope everyone is holding up well in these times with the ridiculous extreme weather. I know it's hot. It's too hot for me. It's a little extreme for your man Strac, you know? I'm in the States, I'm in Jersey. I'm in South Jersey. And it's touching the hundreds on a Thursday in April. Mid-April. Now, what is it like in Australia? Please let me know. Now, this video was 2 months ago, so I assume it's even hotter now. Oh my gosh. Today, we'll be reacting to record-breaking Heatwave hits Australia Day. Shout out to 9 News Australia, you know, always giving us that valuable, should I say, that valuable information that we need. Reputable information that we need.
The record-breaking heatwave will make Australia Day an absolute scorcher for millions right across the country, with firefighters on alert.
Firefighters on a... Oh, no! So because it's mad hot, you got wildfires starting probably. How can we forget about the wildfires in Australia? I mean, come on, we've been educating ourselves and watching those videos for some time now. Do you see how this sky look? It look like Australia is burning. It's hot. That's fire. That's smoke. That ain't the heat. It ain't that hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fire, smoke somewhere. It's all foggy in the sky. This is a hot, humid day probably. Oh my goodness. Like wildfires and everything. Because I'm hearing, you know, the fire department, you know, firefighters. What you need them for on a hot day?
Day, an absolute scorcher for millions right across the country, with firefighters on alert in Victoria.
Look at that sky cam right now.
Look at that. You can't even see.
It's heavy over the weekend as well, and doesn't seem to be lifting anytime
wow.
soon. On the conditions around Australia, we are joined by Country Fire Authority's Jason Heffernan,
unbelievable
Senior Meteorologist Sarah Scully, and Brent Maneri from Surf Lifesaving New South Wales. Let's start off with you, Jason, if we can. What is the latest on the bushfires in Victoria this morning? We know that the conditions over the weekend has fueled those fires.
Yeah, we've still got 6 major fires burning across Victoria, but all focus at the moment is on that Carlisle River fire. With temperatures and conditions tomorrow, I'm very concerned about that fire and where it will end up. And we'll be talking to communities a bit later this morning about specifically what we want them to do in and around the Carlisle River fire area. But tomorrow we'll see the start of an 8-day stretch, potential 8-day stretch of above 40 degrees for the northern parts of Victoria, including the Walwa fire area. So it will be a very challenging day for firefighters on Tuesday, but to be frank, it'll be a challenging week for community and firefighters more generally as they continue to sort of do the great work that they're doing on the fire grounds across Victoria.
I guess the concerning thing, Jason, is when you look at the map there of Victoria and you've got those fires that are so far away from each other, right? But so much concentration on those 2 particular areas, and we're still seeing all that smoke haze right across Melbourne. We know the Otway Ranges as well. You know, it wasn't that long ago Apollo Bay was burning. So what's your read on where this situation may now progress to?
Look, we do anticipate, in fact, it's almost certain that Carlisle River fire will spread under tomorrow's conditions. It's quite a large fire area, and thanks to that breakout that occurred the other day, containment of this fire before tomorrow's weather is just simply not possible. So we are expecting that fire will run and will affect more communities tomorrow, and we'll be having a little bit to say more specifically to those communities later this morning with some action that will be going on within those communities. But don't forget, we've still got the Longwood fire and the Walwa fire, as well as the other fires that had at Skipton and Streatham over the course of the week. Now, they still have hotspots. We are seeing periodic times of flare-ups across those fire grounds, particularly in the centre of them, which our firefighters are also responding to. Under tomorrow's weather conditions, hotspots will become hotter and again will generate smoke, and I'm sure more fire responses across the day. So tomorrow is a day for Victorians to make sure they've got that Vic Emergency app, have a battery-powered radio tuned to their emergency broadcaster, because it's going to be yet another interesting day for communities.
Yeah, the conditions couldn't be worse, and those warnings to evacuate need to be heeded. Do we know just roughly how many, Jason, are affected in terms of the community numbers?
We anticipate that there'll probably be over 3,000 people affected, potentially affected by the Carlisle River fire if it does breach containment lines and run under tomorrow's weather. So again, we'll be having a bit more to say, but I think you just hit the nail on the head. We will be talking to communities. We will be offering them and giving them specific directions and advice. They will be required to follow that for their own safety and the safety of emergency services. So again, we'll be issuing those things later this morning, and we are heeding Victorian communities to take the action as required by authorities.
Yeah, and we're thinking of all those emergency workers, you know, trying to battle through those awful conditions. Jason, thank you, Sarah. Let's just come to you now as well. Jason did give us a bit of a glimpse into what the forecast is looking like over the coming days. I mean, this heat wave, it's a warning in place right across the country. What temperatures are we expecting? What kinds of conditions do people need to work through?
Hey, if it were to rain in Australia, forgive me if this is a stupid question. If it were to rain, do you think it would be enough to, like, at least deplenish some of the fire? Maybe put it out entire? Please let me know. Or no? Do you think it would actually make it worse?
Yeah, look, the temperatures today are expected to be 45 plus across much of South Australia and pushing into parts of northwestern Victoria, central and western parts of New South Wales and even southern parts of Queensland as well. So really high temperatures, and those high temperatures are combining with the windy conditions with a trough approaching, reaching extreme about the southwest of South Australia. As we head into tomorrow, however, the peak temperatures are expected to shift into the southeastern parts of South Australia, western Victoria and central parts of Victoria with extreme fire dangers and a wind change, which can really complicate the fire behaviour. So, yeah, the severe to extreme heatwave conditions look set to continue well into next weekend. We don't have any strong cold fronts that are expected to flush the heat away. So, yeah, this heat is here to stay, particularly on and north of the Dividing Range for Victoria. But for the next couple of days, it is expected to be quite complicated with the fire with regards to that trough moving through with the heat.
Wow.
That's nasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Brent now. Brent, boy, oh boy, if it gets warm in Sydney, you're going to have a job ahead of you as people want to go back in the water. There has been plenty of concerns about sharks, obviously, given the awful events of last week. What kind of measures do you have in place for swimmers just to reassure them?
Yeah, morning, Carl. We've stood up additional UAV resources, all those drone resources across the majority of the state over the last few days. What we've seen over the weekend so far is the fact that between our aerial assets and our on-water assets, where there's been a sighting, we've been able to alert the community quickly, evacuate them, ensure that it's safe to return, and make sure that people feel safe as they come back down to have a swim this weekend.
Do you know, the other thing is, I'm not sure, it sort of branches out a little bit, but there are a lot of people, it's such a great boating community in Sydney, right? Do you have any kind of advice on those going out on a boat on the harbour and also wider in terms of whether or not they should be getting in the water? I mean, I think people just don't know.
Yeah, obviously with the events that have occurred over the last week, we've seen that activity in the harbour. I know that authorities have been providing those warnings to people that are on those party boats that we see in and around Sydney Harbour in particular. The best thing that people can do is just make sure that they're only recreating, jumping in the water for a short period of time.
Short period of time? Boy, you better not jump in that water at all. Do you want to make it home or not? I was waiting for him to say that, man. I knew he was going to say that. Something inside me knew he was going to say that. You know, he don't want to be a buzzkill and take away all the fun. I know. Well, leave it to Strac, because I'll do it then. You know what I'm saying? No, I want you to make it home. Stop playing with them animals. You know, go on that party boat, have fun, have you a good time, listen to music, do your thing. Y'all bring snacks, y'all can have your drinks, whatever. But don't get in the water. Please. Please. I feel like sometimes it's safe to just have, like, you know, those saltwater pools or just the chlorine pools on boats and stuff. But not everyone has that much money. Those are like super yachts and stuff, you know? So people, of course, are going to be jumping in that large body of water around them. You got to be safe. Maybe if your boat got a radar, if you could purchase one or something and see if there's animals around, that's cool, you know? Stuff like that, you know, maybe spend a little bit more money on certain equipment for the ocean. That way you are safe and you can have fun and use your boat, you know? You could take a chance and stay home and be like, all right, we can't go out on the boat and have fun in the water. Meanwhile, the whole time you probably could have, and the shark wasn't going to bother you or bite you, but you were scared because of the alert. You didn't have the proper stuff to tell you and let you know for sure. Is there something, you know what I'm saying? Is there something under the water, or are you perfectly fine? Because if there's something under that water, he can see you. You can't see him. You can't. You're cooked. You are literally live bait. Easy. Food. I be trying to tell people, bro, we are literally food to these animals. We gotta stop playing for real. The same way we eat them, they eat us.
They're only recreating jumping in the water for a short period of time.
And
make sure that they're keeping an eye out for each other, because if you're in there by yourself, you don't have anyone looking out for you. And the more people that you can have in and around you, probably the safer you will be.
Really good advice.
Yeah.
And look, to everyone who is not working, please be safe this Australia Day, but all of you guys working on the front lines, particularly in Victoria, thanks for the job you're doing, and also the surf lifesavers. We appreciate what you do.
Incredible work.
Thank you, guys.
Sarah, good morning again. We will begin in Victoria, which is again facing a major bushfire emergency. As out-of-control blazes bear down on homes from the state's
look at the trees. Whoa.
As out-of-control blazes bear down on
I have never seen the trees on fire, like the stump in the bark. I've never seen it.
homes from the state's southwest to the northeast. A watch and act alert has been issued for areas east of Wodonga as well as Billabong, east of Mansfield, with major concern for the community of Carlisle River. Country Fire Authority's Jason Heffernan spoke to Carl and Sarah earlier.
We've still got 6 major fires burning across Victoria, but all focus at the moment is on that Carlisle River fire. With temperatures and conditions tomorrow, I'm very concerned about that fire and where it will end up.
Meanwhile, South Australia is bracing for its hottest Australia Day on record, heading for 45 degrees in Adelaide.
And you're headed for 45 degrees, and everybody's still out there enjoying it. What, you gonna run from the sun? Like I've been telling a lot of people lately, you know, we're not running from that sun this summer, you heard me? I mean, no. Yeah, not me. I'm outside. I'm enjoying it. I'm head on with the sun. What? Don't care about none of that. I'm having fun. I'm gonna find a way to embrace it. You know? I'm a tan. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna go in the water. I'm gonna have fun. You know, we can't really duck and dodge the sun the whole summer. It's impossible. What, you gonna stay in the house? You gonna stay in the house then? You gonna stay in the house? That's not me. You know, you can see that heat in the sky. You look, did y'all see it? Look, you can see the heat.
Australia Day on record, heading for 45 degrees in Adelaide.
Well, Australia Day is underway across the nation with a mix of celebrations and protests planned for the public holiday. Let's go live to Jack Hahn in Sydney with all the details. Jack, a jam-packed day of events is planned.
Indeed, countless celebrations, also a flyover in the harbour and a ferry race. There'll also be some Invasion Day protests as well here in Sydney and some counter marches. Plenty of people will be making the most of this public holiday, from Barbies to beaches. A little look out here. You can see it's a little washy this morning off the coast of Sydney. In fact, there is a severe weather warning in effect for large and powerful surf, so do take care.
6:03. 6:03, but is it if I'm not mistaken, did he say this morning? 6:03 a.m. or 6:03 p.m.? Hold on. See, I could have sworn I heard morning now.
To marches, plenty of people will be making the most of this public holiday, from Barbies to beaches. A little look out here. You can see it's a little washy this morning off the coast of Sydney.
It's a little washy this morning off the coast of Sydney. It's 6:03 a.m. right now in Sydney, and this is what it looked like. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is living.
In fact, there is a severe weather warning in effect for large and powerful surf, so do take care if you're heading out in the water today.
And you know what's crazy? It's like sometimes when I react to these videos, I really sit here and I'm like, I'm still to this day completely starstruck at the fact that I have supporters literally supporting me from other countries around the world. Now, in this case, specifically Australia. You know, looking at how we live and everything, and the foods we eat, and the scenery and everything, how the people are, it's two different worlds we're living in. Literally, you are on the whole other side of the world, and it's just amazing being able to see this perspective but in videos. I really want to see it in person. This is how my supporters are living. This is the normal stuff that y'all be talking about. This is normal. Growing up with the beaches, growing up so close to the beaches, living on the coast, that shore life, surf life, you know? Right after school, probably hit the beach type of stuff. Bro, that's a vibe for real. Just the way y'all living out there in Australia is just completely fascinating. It truly like blows my mind to this day. Like, wow. My supporters watching my video, this is what it looked like where they at. I don't know about you, Strac. I don't know about you, but hey, this is what it looked like where your supporters at. Like, this is how y'all living, bro. This is how y'all living, bro. It just make me smile. It really make me excited. So when I come, I can have so much fun. If you see me, point me out. Yo, I don't care. Grab me. Yo. I'm coming down there with nothing but love and open arms. You know what I'm saying? Aware that I'm not where I grew up and where I live. So the love is going to be more open and, you know, free. I know for sure I'm safe and the people more loving, you know, and kind. I ain't really got to watch over my back every second. You know what I'm saying? I would deal with that, man. I want to come out there and enjoy with my people. It's 6:03 a.m. I think it's p.m. It's 6:03 a.m. right now in Australia, and look at how the beach look. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. What time he get off work? Like 2, 3 p.m.? He get to go to the beach after work. Man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn all post notifications on. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like I said, I hope everyone is holding up well with this heat wave nonsense going on and these bushfires. If you live close to it, please stay safe and follow the directions given to you specifically from the firefighters. Please, I want to see you live. I want to see you make it. I want to see you prosper through this, and I want to see your home make it as well and stand tall like a castle, you know? Facts. Share your honest thoughts and opinions and experiences down below in the comment section. A little tongue twister right there, man. And let me know, are you currently dealing with the heat wave right now as we speak? This video was 2 months ago. But what about right now? I'm assuming it's hotter. What about right now? And are there any more bushfires currently going on in Australia as of right now? As of right now, when you're watching this video, please let me know in the comments. You know I love keeping up and reading everybody's comments. Stay safe. I love you all. Follow the Twitch and subscribe to all my other YouTube channels down below in the description. And let me know in the comments. Let the world know. How do you, your family members, your loved ones, friends, whoever, you know, maybe your pets, you know, you gotta save the pets as well. Keep them cool. How do you guys handle this and survive in the Australia weather in these heat waves, man? It didn't ruin Australia Day. It's not going to ruin it. Rather, people embrace it, and that's what I like to see. You know, it's part of life. You can't run from it, embrace it. Stay safe. I love you all, and I hope to catch you all in the next reaction video.